Hello, 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 hello. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you may be around the world, welcome to another episode, Kingdom Podcast. I am so happy that you guys are able to join me today and you had a wonderful day and you are looking forward to the weekend. I have a special news report today and I'm going to be talking about the close to the 150 250 something gang members that President Donald Trump has deported to El Salvador. Okay, most of them were, well, there's two groups that they are all gang members, very dangerous gang members, and these people originally, the the one from Venezuela were people were gang members that were in jail and they had released them, and these people made their way up to the United States of America. Okay, and they were, for many years, they were causing a lot of problem, a lot of, they have committed a lot of crimes inside the United States of America. And these people that came under President Biden, when Biden, I don't even want to call him president because he's the worst ever in history in the United States, the worst president ever. He had the borders wide open, and these people were not being screened or nothing like that, and they would just come in. Okay, and these people were in jail back in their home, but they had opened the jail cell and they let them out. And this is why when these people made their way to the United States and Venezuela was claiming how they hardly have any more crime in the country, is because these gang members, these criminals were inside of the United States doing all. Okay? And and there was the other ones that were like, from different places, okay? And yeah, and basically President Trump round them up ASAP, put them in a plane without even going in front of a judge and just ship them into Venezuela, okay? And the president of, to El Salvador. And the president of El Salvador was more than happy to welcome this criminal and everything. So, I'm going to show you a video to kind of welcome these gang members, got, and where they send them is basically a prison made for terrorists, because in El Salvador, they consider gang members terrorists because they're they're not for anything good. That's for the country. They destroy everything inside the country. It's just a long list of stuff. Um, and they were like, so this is why the president of El Salvador created this huge prison, okay, to hold this criminal, because there are so many, and that prison is huge, okay. So I want you guys to watch the video and see the kind of welcome that this gang member receive, okay, and what they got, because there is nothing good about being a gang member, and then for you guys, I know there's a lot of people, once they know someone is a gang member, they try to stay away from them because a lot of people got swept up, when when authority go after these people, whoever they find, with them or in the company, you're gonna go right along with them, you know. And there was this, and this crazy judge, this Democrat, was saying that it's is this and that they should not deported these criminals into El Salvador, and all that stuff, defending these people. Okay, could you believe this? Who in their right mind will defend these people? Okay, and these people that did the worst, and like the worst, molest little girls, and the list goes on. You see, because what a lot of people don't understand is that these people in their country, it is a normal thing to mess around with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old little girls, you know, and have relationship with them, and nobody's gonna do nothing to them. You see? And the thing is that most of this country, they have laws against that, but they just don't like activate the law. They don't use the laws. You see? So these people have been doing that for years and years and be getting away with it. So they come to the United States, and they do the same thing, not knowing that this is totally against the law here. And we don't play with that. Once you get caught or you get discovered or somebody reports you, you don't even need to be caught in the act. If somebody reports you and they investigate and they find out that's the truth, that's it. That's it. And these people, they're lucky they went to El Salvador, because in the United States, if you go to any prison in the U.S., and especially children, if they're accused, if you're in jail because you did something to any kind of child, forget it. Forget it. Anyway, guys, watch this video and I'll see you on the other side, okay? So the kind of welcome these people got, you see, they shave all their hair, and those the soldier and the prison. You see, they have baton, they have guns. I mean, it's like a whole army went to get them. That's the kind of welcome they got, and and they couldn't even walk straight. And these soldiers, man, they are strong. Look at these guys, man. I mean, look at them. And they give each of these gang member two of these 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 strong men. I would say these. I mean, these guys look like these guys that work in the prison, the prison system. They look like people that basically will bully somebody, or they're like one little push from them, and that's it. You on the ground. Look at this guy, man. They are tough. They are strong. They are big. And all of them are like in shape. You don't see any one of them like overweight with a the fat belly and things like that. And the way they have them walking, it's like you don't even need to look up. You're gonna look to the ground because that's where things like that. So the El Salvador penal system, nobody should be messing around with that. I mean that's like and they lock them up. They're staying in a cell like I think 23 hours and 23 and a half hours a day. And the lights are on 24/7. Okay, it's not like when they need to get some rest, they turn down the lights. The bright lights in your eyes 24/7. Imagine that. Imagine that. Why would somebody want to choose that for your life? What a waste of life. What a waste of time, and gift, because life is a gift. What a waste, wasting away. And most of them, I think like 90% of them are serving like life or even more. Okay? With no chance of ever seeing, daylight. I mean, think about that. You see, and this is why people, before you get involved with certain things, and you gotta think, man. You gotta think, and you gotta move with caution in this life. If you're gonna get involved with certain people, you need to move with caution. Simple as that. And most of them are just kids, like young guys, very young, but they choose the gangster life, the gang life. And look what happened. You see? Anyway, guys, that's all I had to say about that. I hope you enjoyed the video, the information here, and I'm proud of my president. I'm proud of President Donald Trump. I am so proud of him. You see, but he's really trying. He's really pushing to get these criminals out of the United States of America, out of them, get all of them out. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, the news report, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I want to thank all of you that that have subscribed to the channel, and share the video. Comment below, let me know. Okay, what are your thoughts? And if you want to donate to the channel, the link to my PayPal will be in the description box below. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye.